I thought by February I'd be a different person. I'm not. And honestly, thank God. We always think change has to be loud. We think it requires a teardown, a total reset, a new year, new me that wipes the slate clean. But if you are in your 30s like me, you know that's not the case. A teardown is exhausting, and wiping the slate clean usually just means erasing the lessons you already paid for in pain. I didn't fix my life last year, and I didn't become an expert in anything. But I did make one shift that changed everything. Every January, the pressure mounts. New habits, new routines. We download the planners, we set alarms we swear we'll keep, and then mid-February arrives. Life gets busy, energy drops, old habits take over. Nothing big happens where everything falls apart. It's smaller than that. It's when workout skipped because you're too tired, and one night you meant to create but you chose sleep instead. One morning you hit snooze and tell yourself you will start tomorrow, and somehow those small moments feel louder than all the effort you made in January. That's usually when the guilt creeps in. That's when we start questioning ourselves. And suddenly we're asking, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just stick to the plan? I used to think that it meant I failed, that if I couldn't maintain the momentum, I clearly did not want it badly enough. But that belief never helped me build anything that lasted. It just made me really good at starting over. Here's what I didn't realize about my 30s. When you decide to start over, you're not starting from zero anymore. You have an archive of what drains you, what energizes you, what works and what absolutely doesn't. You know how long your focus lasts before you burn out. You know what kind of pressure shuts you down. You know your life schedule isn't flexible like it used to be. I can look back and see the patterns now. The years I tried waking up at 5 a.m. and gave up a week later. The months I forced life systems that worked for everyone else but never felt natural to me. The creative burst followed by complete exhaustion. The seasons where I thought consistency meant pushing harder, when it really meant pacing myself. That wasn't inconsistency. It wasn't failure. It was information. It was me learning how I actually work. And once I saw it that way, the past stopped feeling like proof that I couldn't do it. It started feeling like preparation. For years, I treated my past attempt as evidence of failure. But what if that wasn't failure? What if that was just data collection? So instead of forcing myself into routines that looked good on Instagram, I started digging through the archive. I started working with my energy, not against it. And for the first time, progress stopped feeling like a punishment. The changes weren't visible. They were internal and honestly unglamorous. I stopped waiting to feel ready. I stopped needing motivation to start. I showed up tired. I worked in small pockets of time. I let things be imperfect, unfinished, quiet. I did not suddenly become confident though. I just stopped letting doubt make the final decision. I didn't become fearless either. I just acted anyway. And here's the part that no one really talks about. Progress doesn't feel good at first. It feels awkward, uncomfortable, lonely. You don't get applause for consistency. You don't get validation for choosing yourself quietly. But those regular days, they stack. And one day you'll look back and realize you didn't quit. In the middle of all of that quiet work, I got an email, an award nomination. On paper, this is the moment you're supposed to feel successful. But the truth is, I did not feel successful. I did not feel healed, like I made it. I mostly just felt tired. And that's when it clicked. External wins don't silence internal noise, but they do reveal something very important. That even with doubt, even with fear, even without feeling ready, I was still moving forward. So I'm not doing a big reset this year. No dramatic reinvention. Just a quieter commitment to keep building in a way that actually works for me. If you're watching this and thinking, I'm trying but nothing feels different, remember this. You don't need to fix your life to be changing it. Sometimes the biggest shift is simply staying when the old version of you would have walked away. I did not fix my life by any means, but I became someone who doesn't abandon herself anymore, and that changed everything. If this resonates with you and you are done with the total reset myth, comment and subscribe. We are building differently here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.